You know, why is it that people hate on Need for Speed games so much? I think they're really great games. Well, I'm bringing you a copy of Need for Speed Rivals on the PC. We're going to check it out and hopefully convince you guys to pick this game up because this game is a game that's going to flourish with multiplayer. Whether you're on the console like the PS4 or I guess the Xbox One, or if you're playing on PC, this is going to be an incredible multiplayer experience. Cops versus robbers type of racing, street racing versus cops. Let's check it out. Here we go, Need for Speed Rivals. You know, it's interesting. These last couple weeks have been really big for gaming. A lot of great games are hitting the market now. New console generation, if you have been living under a rock and didn't hear. I actually ran into somebody at work tonight that didn't know that they were coming out with a PS4. And she was like, we just bought a PS3 this year. I don't know why they're already making a PS4. And I looked at her stunned and I said, well, the PS4 has been out for almost a good 8 years. Yes, but they can wait longer than that. And it dumbfounded me. But then I really got to thinking about it. And you realize it's really interesting that the PS3 is still a relevant piece of machinery. It's still high enough technology that most people don't realize its limitations. Now, an in-depth PC gamer realizes that why it's time for console gaming to get an upgrade. And it is good. The PS4 is going to be one step closer to what a PC is like. With the architecture difference of the PS4 being built on an AMD processor, it's great. I love that they're going in that direction. It's going to make gaming so much easier for developers. And I believe we'll see more PC releases of what used to be console-exclusive games. So that's enough of my rant. Here's a little bit of Need for Speed Rivals. Let's see what we think.
This is your hideout. For now, we'll start just outside.
All right, guys, here we go. Don't judge me for my driving. It's not that great. But how many of you got the new Need for Speed Most Wanted that was remade in the last year? I bought it, and I love and hated it. I loved it for what they were trying to accomplish, but I hated it for how the multiplayer was integrated. I hated the blacklist point system. They kind of ripped the story away. Overall, I think the PS2 version of Need for Speed Most Wanted was the better game. But what I'm seeing with Rivals is maybe not a graphics improvement,
on the right of your screen, you'll see the
but
you chose earlier.
Gameplay so far has been
much
much better.
You can set a route to any destination by pulling up the map or using Easy Drive in the top left of your screen.
I also believe that every game should be able to have a skip feature for all tutorial stuff. Oh, here we go. Not a big Porsche fan. Let's hit it.
To start a race, simply pull up at the start location and press the button. You can start an event at any time, even when you're being chased by the cops. Just make sure to drive slow enough to not blast by it. You can also start head-to-head races at any time by getting close to another driver and pressing the same button.
Interesting. So if we're playing online, and say 3 or 4 of you guys are already racing, and I happen to be in the same lobby, and as I drive past you, I can join in the race, that'd be freaking awesome. I hope that's how this works. Oh, I always go into corners too hot. Still haven't figured out the e-brake system on this. That was about.
Completed your first objective. Every objective earns you speed points and increases your multiplier at the top of the screen. It also raises your heat level. The higher your heat level, the harder the cops will try and chase you down. The cops have found you. Time to get out of here. Cops will chase you down and try to bust you any way they can. If you get busted, you will lose your speed points and your multiplier. To outrun the cops, drive fast, and use the mini-map at the bottom left of your screen to avoid them and escape.
Interesting. Now, when I was playing on as the cop, it's actually pretty hard to keep with these people. Now, I don't know how well that'll translate online and what tools that the racers will have in their disposal compared to the police force. But I really do want to be a police officer in the game.
The escape bar at the bottom of the screen shows
But
your
that was
progress.
really easy.
If the cop catches up to you during this time, the pursuit will resume.
You know, I can tell I've been playing too much GTA when I really just want to jump off the road and start climbing that mountain.
When you're free driving, you can race anyone in Redview County. Pull up behind them or wait for them to challenge you. Then press the button to start the race.
Okay, first question. How do I get rid of the Porsche? Ah, it wouldn't be Need for Speed without nitrous. That's a tree. Oh, it's still Burnout style Rex. Got it. With no lasting damage. GTA still screwing them. So the only thing I've seen so far is impressive drifting, which will probably be more impressive once the car is upgraded a little bit. Yeah, let's give it a good drift here. That's an invisible wall. Why do we have invisible walls? Oh, because that's Need for Speed. Let's get another race in. Yeah, let's accept that. Just out of nowhere. Works for me. There's a good sense of speed to the game. I'll give it that. Don't get me wrong, guys. I want to love this game. I think it looks awesome. But it's very arcadey. The soundtrack's pretty decent. Something different. Still want to get out of the Porsche. Anyone? Anything but Porsche? Anything? Give me a freaking minivan. I don't want a Porsche. Well, it's another race.
You completed your speed list. Time to head back to the hideout and bank your speed points. You can use the map or easy drive in the top left of the screen to set a route directly to the nearest hideout, repair shop, any event, or other players.
Skip A. Alright, so let's do what they said. Let's go easy route to nearest hideout. Maybe they'll let me get rid of the Porsche. Is every car in this game going to be raceable? Fairly decent drift. Oh, too short. Okay. So a simple earn and bank system with the hideout.
You
Got
finished your racer training. Now you can jump into Redview County. You've completed your training. Now pick a side and take the fight to your rivals.
Well, guys, that was Need for Speed Rivals, the tutorial of both the cop and the racer missions. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to pick up the game? If you do, be sure to add me on Origin as Paunae, and I hope to play with you guys some this weekend. All right, until then, I'm out, and you lost the game.